Hello. It's been a while since I've been in front of the camera. A lot has happened. I actually now work at Nordstrom for the Lancome counter. So today I thought it would be fun on my day off to do a video from my messy room and my unorganized self. Let me turn on my mirror right now. I got a mirror with light. Oh, that makes me way too bright for the camera. Um Okay, we won't use the lighting on my mirror. But anyways, I digress. I normally will put a light on my mirror when I'm getting ready. But the whole point of this video is that when I'm going into work, I have to look nice now, as in I have to have a full face of makeup on because I'm selling makeup. So I was gonna do a quick and easy get ready with me because I still value my sleep. So I've gotten a lot faster at doing makeup in the morning. So I'll do like a 10-15 minutes, depending on how much time. So my goal for this video is to not edit it and not let my talking distract me and to just walk you through my routine really quickly. So without further ado, here we go. I've already washed my face and I've already moisturized, so we're good to go on that. So next I'm going to go into primer. I really like to use this guy right here. It's the Milk Hydro. It is super grippy, so I feel like it actually helps my foundation stick to my skin and last a long time. And I just pat it in all over like so. There is nothing elegant about getting ready when you're in a hurry, so I'm not gonna look like a beautiful YouTuber today, but you know what? That's okay. The lighting is great. It's cloudy, so you can actually see me. I wish the lighting could be like this every day. But now that my face is primed, I don't even let it sit or anything. I'm going in with foundation. I have a sample actually that I'm trying of the new well, it's not new, it's new to me, of the YSL foundation. It's kind of really freaking good. My favorite brush now to put on foundation when I'm in a hurry, this is actually from Lancome. It's the one that I use a lot. It's a dual-ended where you have like a concealer and then like a fluffy blend on the end. So what I do now when I'm in a hurry, I will load up my concealer end. Normally I put my foundation onto the back of my hand, but since I'm taking product out of a jar, not happening. And I literally will just stripe my face like this to spread the product out as much as possible, just going in quickly, flip the brush over, bam, blend it out. This has become kind of like my favorite brush to do a casual foundation. It's nice because you can switch back and forth to get into the crevices of your nose, but also it's just a great way to apply your foundation quickly while still getting a nice coverage. And I go in with a good amount of pressure. I realized when I was at training that I actually have a really light hand with my makeup, like when I'm applying my makeup. So I never wanted like anyone to feel like I was being too aggressive on their face, and then I learned that like I'm so light I can go in more. Also too, when you're being fast, you don't really have time to be delicate. And as you can see, this is more of a full coverage foundation, so what I like is that we're going in and just getting like beautiful skin back. So that's what I like to have for my job, especially because it depends if you are working like in beauty. Every brand has their own image. Lancome, the one that I work for example, is very much about enhancing like your natural beauty, which makes getting ready in the morning really freaking easy for me. So now that I've got my foundation on, I don't do concealer for this kind of look to like brighten up my face or try and contour. I'll just go in with a little bit more foundation, pat it in under the eyes, and then when I blend it out, I'll blend that out onto my eye. And you don't always need to be contouring your face. It's fun when you're doing like a full glam, and it's fun to like add all the definition and whatnot. But for this kind of makeup look, that's just like a quick, easy, let me get out of the door and still feel like I look good kind of thing, totally unnecessary. Okay, so foundation is done. Next, I'm going to be going in. I told you my room was messy. Next, I'm going to be going in with this palette that I have made right here from products that I have, and I am just going to lightly set. I am going to go in with a flat top brush like this, just dip into my powder, boom, boom, and I am not going to be setting my whole face. I'm going to be setting my T-zone where I get oily. I'm going to be setting my, so that includes my forehead right here, and then in my chin. I'm not baking or anything like that. I'm really just setting my foundation. And I like to use a foundation that dries down a good amount anyways. I don't use super tacky foundations. So, yeah. And also, too, I'm not going in with a crap ton of foundation, so I don't need to set it because there's not a lot of liquid product drying down on my face, so I don't need to go in with a crazy amount. Okay, now that that is set, it is time for blush. Grabbing the same palette that I just put away. For my blush, normally what I like to do is I'll like to kind of stay within the same color scheme of what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do kind of orangey today, so I'm gonna go in with this one right here. Same thing, I just do boop, boop. And then for me, I like to, depending on the look I'm going, if I'm doing like a more sculpted look, I'll start from the back of the face and bring it forward, but I like to go for more of like just a youthful life back in the cheeks. And I don't like to sweep. I like to stipple my blush on, and then I'll kind of go back in and buff it out. And I don't even use bronzer. I honestly just use my blush. Good to go. Now time to highlight, because how could we not? And for highlight, I am using the Lancome one again. The reason I'm using Lancome products, I'm not trying to shove them down your face, but this is when I'm doing a work look. This is my routine because I need to be wearing the products that I'm promoting. And I only use the ones that I like. Like I use a different mascara. You saw me use a different foundation, so yeah. But this is the Lancome highlighter. It is the color Shimmering Buff. The highlighters are really, really pretty. And I'm going in with this. I actually really like to use this brush. It's kind of like a flat triangle. And I just go do-do-do. And then I will go all over my cheek like that. I don't like necessarily like a crazy blinding really concentrated highlight. I like to just highlight the whole area. And just diffuse it out. Now, if I'm in a really big rush, I won't put on eyeshadow. I will flip this brush around, use this end, this flat end, and literally just put the highlighter for my eyeshadow in the highlighting areas. But lucky for you, I'm going to put a little highlight up here, and then we're going to do some eyeshadow. So, for eyeshadows, where's my palette? Ignore the mess. I'm going to go in with this guy right here. These are palettes Lancome doesn't even make anymore. That's why I got them, because they were going to get rid of them, so I got them. I'm going to go in with this bronzy color, orangey bronzy color right there. Lancome has great shimmers. Their mattes are just kind of like standard matte, nothing I'm like, oh my god, but their shimmers I think are very good quality. And so I'm just going to take kind of like a flat fluffy brush like this, go into that color, distribute it all over the lid, and I'm just going to follow my eye shape. Do that on both eyes. I know this looks crazy, doesn't it? But the power of blending, I tell you, the power of blending. And then gonna go switch the brush, so I'm using the tip of it, I'm going to go under the eye, smoking out your lower lash line, and actually going low with the color is going to help open it up, especially since I am someone who's got small eyeballs. So there we go. I know you might think you look like I have like an orange black eye, but it comes together. Have faith. So then I'm just going to go into the fluffy brush. Just go in there and buff out those edges, and it's going to give a very nice soft wash of color to my eye. And I really like to use the oranges because they make the green in my eye pop, and that's the color that I really like to bring out. So boom. Now to pull the eye look together, I'm going to go in with pencil. I have been using the Listilo ones, which is also by Lancome. The trick with these guys, they say they're waterproof. I don't think they are. They come off in the shower for me without me having to do anything. But they last a long time, but you have to like warm them up. Otherwise they won't come off on your waterline. And this is the color Prune that we are using. And I'm just going to tightline. And even this one I don't think works the best all the time in the waterline. I have really watery like waterline, so I need something that'll like go on and be like, boom, I'm here to stay. Oh, did I? Did you lose me? I'm a fuzzy. I'm a fuzzy. And then I'll go on my lower lash line. I'll only bring that about halfway, and you can't even see it with this one. To be honest, it's like very, very light. And also being honest, when you're wearing makeup for a full day, nothing lasts in my waterline personally for a whole day. I would love to find that holy grail waterline product that would stay there for 8 hours of a shift. If you know it, leave it in the comments down below for me. But as someone with watery eyes, that's a holy grail that I have never been able to find. And then for the mascara that I'm going to use, the eyes are pretty much done. I'm going to go in with the It Cosmetics Lash Blowout. Lancome actually has really great mascaras, but I'm in love with this one, so it's what I've been using. It's just, look at this. Like, boom. I don't know if you can tell on camera. I think you kind of can, but in person you can tell a big difference. I never wear false lashes for work. A lot of girls do, but it's actually cool. Lancome, since they have such great mascaras, one of their things is they don't want us to wear falsies. They want customers to be able to see how good the mascara is. Now, before you come for me saying that I'm not wearing it, I actually normally will either wear them once you're big or the Hypnose Drama. I'm just a makeup junkie, so I'm trying like a new mascara. But those are the ones that I sell for Lancome, and those are my favorites. Now, normally by this time I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm running crazy low on time. I'm like, it's almost 15 minutes, which that is a luxurious amount of time for me to spend on my makeup. And then I'm going to add an inner corner highlight since I'm feeling fancy for you guys. So I'm just going to go in with a small brush. And you know what? I'm going to take this gold color right here. I'm just going to pop that into my inner corner. A lot of the times, to be honest though, I will just take my highlighter and go in with it. And this just also helps open the eyes up and gives the look more of a finished look to it. And then the last two steps for me are going to be brushing out my eyebrows and putting on some lips. Now, I got my eyebrows waxed for the first time. The girl who did them, Abril, is freaking amazing, and because I am lucky and have lots of eyebrow hair, if I want to do more of a glamorous eyebrow, I can, but all I do is brush them up and into shape. For a full glam, I'll still fill them out, and I need to reshape them a little bit because some of the hairs are going back in. But that's what I do for work. And then for a lip, I'm gonna grab this guy right here. This is actually like the one thing I freaking am obsessed with right now for a lip product, especially because it's cold and it's winter. It's the Lancome. It's the Absolute Lacquers. It's like a lipstick and a stain had a baby. And they're layerable, so I'll show you right now. That's like a first layer. They're really moisturizing and the stain actually lasts. I've had soup with these before and it was still on. Not gonna lie, it surprised the pants out of me because nothing stays on my lips when I eat, especially. This is a second layer though, so you can see how it builds. And you can also see how when you're in a hurry doing your lipstick can get all over the place. But yep. And that is all I do, and I am good to go. I love these because for the winter, they don't dry my lips out, so they're kind of a staple. Now, what I normally do to complete the ensemble, well, I'll show you. All I do is I take my hair, do a little half pony like a so. Throw on a black shirt and some earrings. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. This is my quick, fast, and easy makeup beauty person routine, and I am good to go looking like this. It looks nice, I look presentable, I have a nice face, but realistically it takes me like 10, maybe 15 minutes. Obviously you can use this for whatever job you have. I hope you liked this. I know it was like a fast, rapid fire, in action moment, no editing. But yeah. Let me know what your easy beauty routine tips and tricks are down below. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day, night, evening, wherever you are, and mwah, goodbye!
Hey pretty baby, am I in your way? Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to